Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel 0 to Infinity. I am Vinita and I hope you all are doing great. Welcome back to our fun science zone. Today we are going on an adventure to the wide open grasslands to explore how animals and plants have special adaptations to survive there. Are you ready? Let's go. But let's understand what are grasslands. Grasslands are large open areas of land where grasses are the main plants growing. These regions have very few trees and are usually flat or slightly hilly. So what are grasslands? Grasslands, they are simply large open areas where we see mostly grasses and they have very few trees, and mostly it appears as a flat surface with very slightly hilly regions. Next, see what are the features of grasslands. Grasslands have covered mostly with grasses and not big trees. So all the grasslands, they are mostly covered with the grasses. Second, they get moderate rainfall, that is not too much like forest or not too little like deserts. That means they are having a moderate rainfall, that is in between rainfall of forests or deserts. Not so too much of rainfall like forest or not too little rainfall like deserts. Next, they have rich soil that's good for farming. So soil here in the grasslands are suitable for the farming. That means people can cultivate different crops in these lands. Next, they are often home to grazing animals like deer, zebras and bison. So different animals, especially the grazing animals, like the animals that are grazing. That means they have their food from the grass. They depend on grass for their food. So all the animals, all the grazing animals like deer, zebra and bison, they are living in the grasslands. Next, let's see about the adaptations in grassland plants. Means what are the different plants that are growing in these grasslands and what adaptations they have in order to survive in these grassland areas. So the first adaptation is narrow leaves. All the plants that are present in the grasslands have narrow leaves. So the grasses have thin narrow leaves to reduce water loss through evaporation. So why are the leaves narrow? In order to reduce the water loss through evaporation. The second adaptation is the deep roots. The roots go deep into the ground to absorb water from deep soil layers and help plants stay upright during strong wind. So the plants here have deep roots, and these deep roots help the plants to absorb water properly and also help them stand upright, which protects themselves from the winds or the strong winds that blow in the grassland regions. The third adaptation is the flexible stems. The grass stems bend without breaking. This helps them survive windy conditions. As we have seen in the previous point, in the grasslands there are strong winds blowing. So the grass stems bend without breaking. So they have an adaptability of flexible stem where the stem bends easily. So whenever there is a blowing of air, the stem bends with the flow of air and does not break. So these flexible stems help them to withstand these windy conditions. The next adaptation is growth from the base. Unlike many plants, grasses grow from the base, not the tip. So even in animals graze the top part, they can regrow quickly. Growth from the base means, as you can see in this picture, we have all the stems that are coming out of these grasses are basically starting from this ground region. That means they have growth from the base itself. As you can see in this tree, here is the base, from there is the tree trunk, and from the tree trunk the different branches are arising, which is very rare in the grassland condition. Mostly we have grasses that are present in the grassland, and they have all the stems that are coming out from the base. And because they have these stems coming out from the base region, even if the animals graze them from the top portion, the plants regenerate or grow easily even after the animals graze on them. Understand? Next adaptation is seeds with tufts. Many grassland plants have seeds with feathery tufts that help them float away with wind and speed. So the seeds of these grassland plants are covered with hairy structures, and whenever there is wind blowing, these seeds blow with the wind and drop themselves in some other place, and whenever there are suitable conditions for these seed, they regenerate into a new plant. So basically the seeds with tuft, they are basically used to move from one place to another, and when they reach to a new place and they get the suitable conditions, they grow into a new plant. So basically it is helping in the reproduction and regeneration of new plants. Next, coming to the adaptation in grassland animals. Till now we have seen what the adaptations are seen in plants. Now let's see what are the adaptations that are seen in animals. The first adaptation is fast runners. Animals like deer, antelope and cheetahs have strong legs and run faster to escape predators or catch prey. As we have seen in the definition of grasslands, all these grasslands are covered with grasses. That means they are too close to the ground and the surroundings are clearly visible. So when the surroundings are clearly visible and whenever there is a chance of any animal finding its prey, so the prey is easily visible to the other animals for them to eat. So in that case, because they can't hide, because there are no proper big trees or bushes, they have to run from their predator. So they need to have strong legs and they need to have fast running ability so that they can escape from their predator. So all the animals that are living in these grasslands are fast runners. Next is the camouflage. Means their body color, basically brown or yellow, help them blend with the dry grass, making it hard for the predator to spot them. What is camouflage? Camouflage means the ability to change the body color of an animal. So most of the animals that are living in the grasslands, they have body color as brown or yellow. And why are they having their body color as brown or yellow? Because we know in grasslands mostly grass is present and grass mostly appears in brown or yellow color. So when they have their body color as brown or yellow, they can easily hide themselves in the grass, and so that the predator cannot spot them. Next, they have sharp vision. Animals like lions and hawks have excellent eyesight to spot prey from far away. Just now we have seen they are having camouflage, that means they can change or they have the body color as brown and yellow. That is for the prey in order to protect themselves from the predator. Now the predator who depends on the prey, like the lion and hawks, they need to see the animal so that they can hunt and eat them. And to find and hunt the animals, they have excellent eyesight to spot the prey from far away distance. And the next adaptation is burrowing. Some animals like Meerkats and ground squirrels live in burrows to stay safe from the predators and heat. So some animals like squirrels and meerkats, they burrow themselves into the ground so that they can protect themselves from sunlight and even from the predators. Next adaptation is they have social groups. That means they live in groups. Many grassland animals move in herds or groups for protection and to find food more easily. So most of the animals living in the grasslands, they move in groups from one place to another, and these living in groups help them to stay protected and also help them to get food easily from the surroundings. Next are the examples of animals of grasslands. Different animals that are present in different grasslands are, we have African grasslands which we call as savannas, and the animals that we see in these African grasslands are lions, zebra, giraffe and elephant. And we have Indian grasslands like the grasslands that are present in India, and we have different animals like black buck and Indian rhinoceros living in these Indian grasslands. Next we have American grasslands which are the prairies, and in prairies different animals like bison and prairie dogs are living there. So I hope you all liked today's video. Let's have one quick fun fact. Do you know that cheetahs, the fastest animals on land, live in grasslands? They can run up to 100 kilometers per hour. That's faster than your school bus. So next is the conclusion. So friends, both plants and animals in grasslands have wonderful adaptations that help them to hide, run, survive heat and face strong winds. Nature is full of surprises and smart designs. If you enjoyed this grassland adventure, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting science stories. Keep learning, keep exploring and always stay curious. See you soon in the next video. Until then, keep smiling. Bye-bye.